It hurts my soul to know that we're missing those two orbs, but we can't really do anything about it. Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and this is Spyro 2, Return of the Attack of the Glimmer Gateway. Yeah, I know the title of this game. Fight me. Nya, Magma Cone. So that just happened, and would it surprise you to learn that this level was originally called Fracture Cone? We have Fawns and Earthshapers.
Hello, Spyro! I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
See, I can only half hear the TV, and it's been a while since I've last played this level. What is that accent supposed to be? Because, like, I'm obviously some sort of Celtic, Gaelic, one of those. I just don't remember whether it's meant to be Scottish or Irish, and I sort of feel offended because, unlike Americans who give a pie chart of their nationality when you ask where they're from, I actually am provably a quarter Scottish. Like, I can literally show you my grandfather, who is literally from Glasgow, and trust me, from his drinking habits you can tell. So the music in this level is certainly a thing. I don't remember where exactly in the music. There is a point in the music where, I mean, you'll probably know it when you hear it. Anyway, we have Earthshapers, and they look a bit different, like they were designed by a completely different design team. Also, they die differently, and isn't that just a delight? So, the mission in this level is to just sort of get from A to B and kill a load of Earthshapers along the way. Including the baby ones, who wear shorts when the grown-up ones don't, unless they do and I just didn't notice. Also, we need to find a snail, because the snails here are, the life-givey fucks, and thank you. And thank you. And thank you. And it doesn't matter if you stand on the X's, they're not going to kill you for that, and I just remembered there's an orb mission here that sucks a little quantity of arse. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Also, the lava down here. I had a dream once, and this is a very, very, very long time ago, but, I had a dream that a colleague of mine from, like, this will have been, like, really sort of early years, primary school, year 3, 4, I want to say. I had a sort of half-friend called Toby. Like, he wasn't, like, we weren't super close, we just sort of knew each other existed, and, like, we would talk and have a laugh, but, like, we didn't hang out all that much. And I had a dream that he was suddenly 14 and rode a motorbike, and he was driving to school, which, like, that was, like, barely across the road from where I lived at the time. And somehow there was this massive pit of lava that had the same texture. It's this part of the music, I think, by the way, I can barely hear, but anyway. He was on his way to school, and he fell into this pit of lava, and his face got all, like, sort of Hollywood warty and sort of zitty and boily, and it, like, really sort of over-the-top kind of taking the piss pizza facey, and then he died. So that was fun. And I think the best bit is, I told him about it, like, within the next couple of days at school, and some of my friends as well, because, like, of course, there was only one class, we all knew each other. I think it's that part of the music. Just random kind of noises. Anyway, I said, oh, but it wasn't that Toby, it was another guy that I know called Toby. Like, that's a weird thing for me to self-censor. But I did it anyway, because I thought maybe it would offend him if I said that I'd had a dream where he died. So that was fun. And we have another whoosh. Like, you would have thought that fireworks in general proximity... Oh, of course you'd fall down there. Yeah. You would have thought that because we're this close to a volcano, that these fireworks would set themselves off, or dynamite or whatever, but no, they don't. So, I do kind of have a story with the music of this level, apart from its general weirdness. And it's that it's the first thing that I ever messed with in Audacity, funnily enough, because I downloaded it at some point a very long time ago, sort of before I had the means of becoming a Let's Player. And I thought, well, how does this work? Does it make music? And it didn't, of course. So I downloaded the music from this level and put it in, and just to get to grips with what it did and see if I could make it do something entertaining. And literally all I did was put the music of this level in, and then just add the wah-wah effect, and that's as far as I got with it. And I'm just like, okay, well, this might be useful, and then I never used it again until I actually became a Let's Player, so... Such audacity, I know. Also, swingy, 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 and then zip, it just rises up out of the way. That was the best way I could articulate that, yes. Swingy, 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 zoop. And now we need to charge this guy a bit further, and yeah, fine, you get your lick in. I'm going to jackhammer you to death, and by I mean he. And by jackhammer I mean literally, and not just, not going to finish that thought. Now there's a would you rather. Would you rather die or engage sexually with an Earth Shaper? For a second there I thought that that snail was a gem and I was going to be all fuffty-fuffty that I'd missed a gem all the way over there and I'd have to go all the way back around, but indeed I didn't. Side hop! Oh yeah, I just remembered as well. Moneybags, you anus, have some muns.
Well, if it isn't my best customer, the elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
A few, 200, whatever.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
Whoopity whippity whoppity woo. I don't know what that reaction was meant to be, but also, there's an extra life here, and then there's a butt of them over here as well for some reason. And by butt I mean 3. This bit reminds me of that one bit in Kokiri Forest in Ocarina of Time, where you can only get there by planting a magic bean and then riding it. See, that sounds really vague, but there is only one place that applies to. I don't know, that just reminds me of that. And we should stay out here and do the other mission, but no, I'm going to go down here because this is more fun than the other mission. And yeah, you can sort of fall off the lift, and because there's no fall damage, it ain't no thang. But the lift does keep coming down, so you can still get out, even if you do a fall. Now, here's a fun little thumb. A fun little thumb, for that matter. We're to climb up the eponymous Magma Cone, or Fracture Cone if you're that way inclined, and there's falling meatballs of death. It's in your interest to sort of keep jumping to the side, just because you move a little bit quicker that way. But as you can imagine, much like with the first boss of Ukulele, which can kindly die, I mean, I'm hoping that gets improved with the upcoming update, but still, I'd imagine that if you get hit, you're probably sent back quite a way. You might just take damage, you might fall, I don't remember, but just get to the top, and that's just enough to plug the lid, which makes sense, and then teleport.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Why thank you, but also why do I keep doing the hot levels? Well, there are only hot levels at this point, apart from the obvious exception. So, haha, it's getting hot in her. Anyway, you may have noticed that there is, in fact, a Superfly power-up in here, and that's not the thing I was bitching about. But, I mean, this isn't so bad. We need to talk to this guy first, otherwise you will not have anything to do.
Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
So, this isn't a 5-star mission. You need to talk to him, otherwise the lava monsters won't spawn. Which is ridiculous, but yeah. Yes, this is actually happening. We're having to fly around the inside of a volcano, and actually you can't attack them, you need to spit rocks at them. Spitting rocks at little fireman-ass looking things with party tutors. You are not dreaming, and they can hurt you if you get too close as well, which is a fun time. And I would say, luckily there's a bit of auto-aim on picking up the rocks, but apparently not. Also, I know we're only halfway through our charge of flight, but I don't trust. It's like, you're gonna spontaneously go Palutena on my ass and say, oh, whoops, that's enough power of flight for one day, little dragon. Because Pit from Kid Icarus is a dragon, obviously. Anyway. Apparently they can't hurt you, they can just stun you. It's the lava that hurt me there. And yes, I know I missed the one at the bottom, but yeah, I'm too busy being salty about the fact that I took damage to actually care. Once again, a little bit of auto-aim goes a long way, and how did I miss this gem on my way in? But yes, auto-aim on the attacking and the picking up of gems, well, gems as well, but rocks, so everything works out just fine, and look at all these gems that I'm missing. And it is in your interest to frequently return to the top of the volcano just to make sure that you have enough flight to continue existing. Just, once again, take my advice as a seasoned English GCSE, which I'm not letting that meme go. In fact, did I mention that in this series, or was it the other series that I've got going on at the moment, the Kirby's Epic Yarn shenanigan? Because I know I've told that story recently. It's a thing that was said by one of my friends in high school, and even then, we weren't especially close, we just had a shared interest in Your Favourite Martian, which no longer exists, tragically, but the cartoon band fronted by Ray William Johnson and Jesse Cale. And Jesse Cale is an excellent artist, and I will be glad to be supporting his next project, which unfortunately is a dating sim made by the game Grumps, but I'll look past that because it's got music by Jesse Cale. Now, where is the last lava fool? Oh, there you are. Well, you can die. I missed the gate. Oh well.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the party. Here, this got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
How sad, Cheddar, that you nearly chipped a tooth on a cheddar. Well, let's just fly and get some more gems, because I missed so many in here, I don't even know how. Well, actually, the 10 that I missed on the way in probably came from one of the flying vases, didn't it? Just an arbitrary after-the-fact thought. I don't remember how many gems we should have by the end of being in here, though. And I think that was a whirlwind that had spawned near the entrance. So that whirlwind spawns, but the one in the other level I was bitching about didn't. Bloody not Scorch, the other one. What was that other level called that had the whirlwind that didn't whirlwind? Ah, this is gonna bother me now. We did it recently. No. I'll get back to you when I remember it. Anyway, I will meet you outside because I need to do a thing outside. Oh my god, this is gonna bug me now. What was that level called? There was a level that we did recently, and I don't remember what it is. Anyway, I don't remember the protocol here, but we sort of need to get around the volcano and climb in a different way. Not that we climbed into the volcano once already, but, you know. We've climbed around it, just not into it, I think. I don't think the area we just were qualifies inside the volcano, but this certainly does. Well, I mean, it's a different volcano. There's a lot of volcanic activity here. Which level was it? My god. Crystal Glacier? Oh, Skelos. It was fucking Skelos Badlands. Of course it was. The whirlwind that didn't spawn for whatever reason, yet the one here didn't. This should be a 10 gem, and then we're done. Yay! Okay then, Hunter, fight me. I will fight you.
Hey, Spyro! Check out this cool cave I found! Let's play a little game. Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins. I'm ready when you are.
I've never had too much trouble with this and the slightly harder version that happens a moment later, but it is kind of a little bit up to luck. You sort of need to be where the popcorn comes up, and you need to also be, like, Hunter and you. The popcorn spawns, and you need to be where it is, and it sort of spawns at random, more or less, so it is a game of luck. It isn't that bad. Some people do have really shit luck with it, and you can, if you're skillful enough, you can get to the popcorn that he's aiming for and snipe it, which is probably the best thing to do considering that you're in direct competition in some Shaolin Showdown ass shenaniganry. But, you know, just don't bad is my best advice, as always. It's not that difficult, but as I said, it is kind of luck based.
Okay, you win. Here's an orb.
I've not had too much trouble with it personally, but it is kind of tricky. And then there's level 2 of it.
I'll give you another orb if you can beat me again. Let's play to 15 this time. What do you say? I'm ready when you are.
And the camera doesn't really help, but I mean... Oh yeah, he's a bit quicker now as well, understandably, because it's supposed to be a bit harder. So, just follow where the windy bits in the ice are, and grab them, and I swear I got that, but you didn't give it to me. Oh well. If it comes to it, I will just speed up and cut. It's not that bad though, I swear. Thing is, he's doing better than me because he's got difficult AI. Unsurprisingly. Which means that I need to seriously get good, because he's getting so good in my face. As I said, luck-based, so don't feel too bad if it doesn't work out for you, but look how well he's doing compared to me. No, my nose. Don't know why my nose. See, he's just next to where they are when they spawn, so I'm probably about to lose. There you go.
You're pretty fast, but not as fast as me. What do you say? Would you like to give it another shot?
I'll just keep doing this until I succeed, so see you then! Yes, you bitch!
You're really good. I'm going to have to come up with some harder games. For now, take this orb. I guess you earned it.
You guess? My god, I do not remember that being that shitty. Wow, okay, I have some bitches to bitch about that, but I'll meet you back at the portal before I start on that. It's a good thing that whirlwind spawned. Just, it makes this bit so much quicker and easier. Gets you right back to the super fly power-up gate. But my god, that Crystal Popcorn game, I don't remember it being that bad from my childhood. Wow. And that may be why I had that dream about someone falling into lava and dying painfully. Just a thought. So yeah, Crystal Popcorn, fucking hell. I mean, first of all, Hunter has an immediate advantage because he's the AI, and the AI knows exactly where the Crystal Popcorn's going to spawn. And also, even if you do the strategy, if you do the strategy of following him and like, because the popcorn only emerges at each junction, and you can see where it is about to emerge because like there's the trail of steam, which is fair enough. You can do the strategy of chasing Hunter around the room and standing on the junction that he's aiming for, just to sort of steal his thunder. But like, his body gets in the way, and also you can sort of tell when the AI's being ruthless or not, because he can swipe early, on time, or late, like depending on like how long like the crystal's been in the air, and so he'll get it, and it's just fuck. Now, not in the mood for shenanigans. Just give me the fuck. Yes, give me the fuck. This particular speedway is interesting because first of all, I find it really non-memorable, even though it's like. It's legitness, but it's weird because there are technically 5 things to get here. There's the paragliders and the ski snowmobile things, but they both count as the same collectible, but it's technically 4 of one and 4 of the other. And I remember seeing a version of the display where it actually lists them separately anyway, so I'm not quite sure what the deal there is. Also, no idea what the optimal route through here is. But hey, I mean, there's only 4 of these, so missed that one, so clearly we are boned. Oh, somehow I got all of the ice skaters, even though I only had 3 of them? What? Well, I'm just gonna walk to victory then, because I know you're gonna come around this corner any second now, and then whoop, that was easy. I remember the snowmobiles, I remember them being counted as 2 separate things of 4. But then again, I suppose that would mean that it would give out gems a bit too easily. Anyway, I don't remember offhand where the mission here is. I know it's in one of these fancy buildings, I just don't remember which one or where. It might even be that lighthouse that we went past at one point. I don't remember what the mission is either. But, okay, I promise I'm done venting about the Crystal Popcorn now. It's just, I did see a video fairly recently that was like the top 10 worst missions in Spyro games, and that was the number 1. Now I see why. I see. But, wow. Just Hunter's body keeps getting in the way. When Spyro, like, you basically have to jump to get the Crystal Popcorn, and when you jump, you slow down, and oh, can we not do this yet? If this is what I think it is, we might need a move from the next homeworld in order to be able to do this mission? Nope, we can just charge it open. Fair enough.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Bitch, I am a dragon.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Fly through rings, lowercase, no punctuation, I love it. Well, how bad can this be? I mean, we did a Hunter challenge and it involved popcorn. We've finished that now. I did not miss that, shut your foof.
Hey, I heard you were good at this flying stuff. Oh well, wanna go for it again?
Are we gonna have to montage this? This is gonna be fun. I was gonna say, did I miss the first ring? It's just depth of field, or depth perception. Not easy. Me. I mean, this isn't so bad. This is definitely better than what we've just come. 50! There are 50 of these foofs. At least their hitboxes are fairly generous. No. Ooh. This is not fun. This is strenuous and stressful. I went through the ring! Oh, come on. Twice on the same one? 3 times on the same one? Really? Oh, come on. Oh, that was devious. Please, come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, finally. Wow. Okay.
Way to go, Spyro! You're even better than I am!
You don't fucking say. Woof, that admission that only took me 5 minutes, but it felt like longer. I'm going to enjoy that animation. Oh my god, this wasn't meant to be the episode full of Hunter's side games that can suck ass because I didn't remember how bad they were, but they actually are pretty bad. Wow. Okay, well, it's too hot for this nonsense. Anyway, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. In the next episode, we're going to go to Shady Oasis and then probably fight the boss of Autumn Plains, and things will work out a bit more fantastically for me than they did this time. Also, I think there's a side thing in Shady Oasis that we can't do yet, so that's going to be fun as well. See you then. Thank goodness this is over. Ha ha!